Hello, welcome to today's lecture. We will be going over the perimeter of tiles. And hopefully you've studied very well how we named each tile and its area. Knowing the area is going to help us tremendously on figuring out the perimeter. Let's go back to our 1 unit tile here. Okay, and this is our 1 unit tile. We know its base is length 1 and its height is also length 1. If this length over here is 1, this length over here must also be 1. And the length on top is also 1, comparing it to the bottom. Of course, it's a perfect square, so all the sides are the same. So the perimeter is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, equaling 4. Okay, remember, perimeter is all of the outside lengths added up. So we're going all the way around the object. So of course our unit tile here is 1, 1, 1, and 1. And the perimeter is 4. We add up all the way around the object. Okay. Let's go on to our 5 units. Okay, our 5 units, we already know that this length is 5 and this length here is 1 based off of the lecture video for naming the tiles and the area. We already know those 2 lengths. So of course if this length is 5, this is also 5 up here. This length is 1. It's also 1 over here. So our perimeter is 5 plus 1 plus 5 plus 1. It's all the way around. So that would be 12. Remember, it's different from our area. Our area here is base times height. Base times height is 5 times 1. Our area here is 5. Remember, this is called the 5 units tile, but now we're talking about perimeter, and the perimeter is all the sides added up. So the perimeter here is 12. Okay, let's continue. I know I'm erasing things on my board here, but press stop or pause on the video as you need. Okay, this is our famous X tile, okay, and we came up with that name because this length was X and this length was 1, all right, and of course if this length is X, then this up here is X, this length is 1. We should be pretty good at realizing that now, and of course the perimeter is all the sides added up. I like to go ahead and pick my starting point and add all the way around, so that I don't skip anything. So I'll get in a habit here of always starting at this left upper corner and going around so that I won't miss anything. Of course, we're going to be dealing with more complicated objects in the future, and that's a good habit to get into, a good routine. Okay, so here it's X plus 1 plus X plus 1, and then I'm done. So that is, here we go, combining like terms. X and an X, that comes out to 2X, and a 1 plus a 1 comes out to just 2. And of course we cannot combine, we cannot go any further, we cannot add X's with non-X's. They don't like each other that much. This is simply just a whole number, and this is an X number now. They are nothing alike, they cannot be joined. This is as far as I can go. The perimeter of this shape is 2X plus 2. Okay, let's do a similar object. Let's do our Y tile. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in the outside. You'll need to look at your notes from naming the tiles and its area. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill them in pretty quickly now. Okay. And look back at your notes. So this is all the lengths all the way around. I'm going to pick my starting point. I'm going to go all the way around to make sure I don't skip anything. And the perimeter here is Y plus 1 plus Y plus 1. Of course, some of you might be really good at this, and you can go ahead and see what the final answer is. This answer here is not acceptable on a test, it will be counted wrong. This answer does need to be simplified, and similar to the x's, only y's can go together. They like each other. And these whole numbers, of course, that's just simple addition. A 1 plus a 1 is a 2. We know that we can add those together. Okay. This answer comes out to, how many y's do I have? 1, 2. I have 2 y's. Marker's drying out. Okay, and I have, and I have 2 units. 2 y's, 2 units, and that is it. I cannot add a unit to a y. They don't like each other that much. So it's just 2y plus 2, and that's it. The perimeter of this shape is 2y plus 2. Okay, let's go on to our x squared shape. Again, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the links quickly. Refer back to your notes if you're unsure how I know that information. Okay, and now the perimeter here is all the links added up. I'm going to start over here and work my way around. X plus x. This is not acceptable to leave on a test. Of course, it's good to show your work. Okay, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 x's. I have 4 x's. It is as simple as that. I have 4 of them. They are called x's. I can add them all together. 4x. The perimeter of this shape is 4x. Let's go on to our y tile. Okay. And my perimeter here is very similar to the x squared shape. It is y plus y plus y plus y. Y. 4 y's. The perimeter of the shape is 4y. Okay, and we have one more shape to go. So the perimeter of this shape, again, is all of the sides added up. That's what perimeter is. Make sure you know the difference between perimeter and area.